And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Hey, box truck.
From the 24, Darnold. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throwing deep for... He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Golladay. 76 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go with Leonard Fournette, 3rd-year back from LSU. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Leonard Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Foles. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check 43. Protein spill.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Well, pass there, complete to Westbrook. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and that makes the score 14-7. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Hey, Charlie.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch QB's up. I said, 44 to Mike. Red 80. Watch twist. Hey, team 6. 44, Mike.
Here's Darnold. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. And by the end of last year, Herndon had solidified himself as the primary tight end for New York. And overall, second leading receiver in 2018 on the team behind Robbie Anderson. In fact, his 39 catches, most among rookie tight ends in the league a season ago. Back to throw, Darnold. Open man is Galladay, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. To throw is Darnold. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It's 2nd down and goal at the 5-yard line.
They come out here in the I. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Bell. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
Mike, 44. Go.
They'll run it with Bell. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
On the ball. Get off the field. Here we go.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Mike Daniels makes the tackle.
Go. Check safety.
2nd and 9 at the 3-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
That's what I'm talking about.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Check 3. Go with 5-3.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Open man is Westbrook, complete. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Fournette running right. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
57. Mike, 57.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Foles. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jordan Jenkins in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now Foles. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head and that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
That's it.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 31.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Telvin Smith in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
It's second down.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Darnold completes it. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Back deep, D.D. Westbrook. This will be fielded at the 17. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have him.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And not much room there as he'll get it up only to about the 21. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Strip that ball. 36.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards.
What's that? Hey, we got Mike 50, yo. Tackles.
A final shot before the break. Darnold. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Now the punter who also does the kickoff duties, Lock Edwards, out to kick it away.
Come on, fellas.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a second and 13.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Here we go.
Here's Foles. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. 12. Hey, Keaton.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Try to lay one up deep. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, let go.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Mike Popo. The lady. 44's Mike. 44's Mike. Check. Hey, shoot.
Darnold from the gun. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Quincy Anoon with the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Go.
Throwing again is Darnold. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Josh Allen, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Come on. 44.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. And he's going to go down again. Josh Allen in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On 2nd and 12, Foles. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw here. And able to find Conley. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now back to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quinnen Williams. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Going for the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10. After the interception, here's Darnold. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Here's Darnold. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Foles and the Jags come up now first and 10 at the 45. They begin with a run by Fournette. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. Second and 14. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now 21-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Josh Allen, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. Throwing on second and long. Darnold to the right side and complete to Thomas. Darnold will throw it on third and 1. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Tight is right. 40, young lady. 40. Let's go, Mike. 50. Mike. Hey, Haywood.
And here we go on fourth. Darnold going up top. And no, it's incomplete. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Foles. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
On second and 10, Foles. This is caught. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Check. Lucky.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it second and goal. Second and 6. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Snags it for the pick. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep playing.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Miles Jack with a sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players than football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. He just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, and it's third down.
Switch out. 44 to Mike. 40. Hey, Charlie. Quit talking about it and bring it. 44.
From his end zone, third and long for Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
But the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Hey, Steve 6.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And it's caught by Herndon. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it first and 10. From the 50, it's Darnold. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Recon, 132 fighter. Watch the pass.
Darnold from the red zone now. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Now Darnold. That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back back within a single score. Extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, just very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Flushed out right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Under.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. Fournette, first down, still going. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
You ain't got nothing. Shoot.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead now up to 14. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
You got tight right there. Hey, foul one. General West.
Now Leonard Fournette dances by him, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got the hook up with Conley. A good pickup there at 22.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Foles. Now he's forced out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Leonard Williams, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Another try after the first down sack. Foles, high throw, but he makes the catch. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The Jaguars on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Foles. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Mike, 44. Right, echo. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Man, Eddie.
One last throw now for Darnold. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Jacksonville, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they drop just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on.
Yeah.